After the boy prophet, and I'm related to him, and every day I get told, oh, you're related to that beer guy, and it infuriates me. Like, there's never really a good, quick answer, like, what's, like, the defining thing that he did, because nobody knows. People say he was the president, which is, people don't know their history at all in America. So what is it? What's the one thing I say to these people? What did he do?
A couple things. One, can I respond to the beer thing? He owned what was called a malt house, and malt back then is not beer today. And by the way, that didn't do well. He didn't do well in any business he had. But he had a malt house, but according to founding father Benjamin Rush, who's called the father of temperance, he said neither malt nor wine nor beer could you get drunk on in the founding era. It had just enough alcohol to kill the bugs in the water, and that was it. So it wasn't even a beer that we consider today. That's a complete misnomer. They stuck his name on something that really was not his. The thing you can say about him is there is no America as the United States without the leadership of Sam Adams. That's why they called him the father of the American Revolution.
It's true. You know what? There's somebody else that we'll start to introduce here in the coming weeks. George Whitefield.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. George Whitefield and Sam Adams. America doesn't exist without those two guys. George Whitefield and Sam Adams, one was a preacher from England, and this one has just had a profound belief in God. And it was, like I said at the very beginning in the story with George Washington, when Continental Congress came in and they had no faith, these guys stood up. They did two things. They gave other people the confidence and said, stand up. Stand up. God is telling us right now, this is his land. Stand up and fight for these rights. The other thing that they did, and this is critical, they explained to the American people the difference between rights in Europe and the right here. And we're having the same discussion. It's human rights. How many people you're seeing now down at the border saying, I'm a human, I have human rights? No. No. In America, that's European. That leads to slavery. These guys understood individual rights. It's your choice, your life. You do it. Don't talk to me about human rights. That leads to Europe, and that is the key and the difference. Would you agree?
Absolutely. That's what they let. The whole philosophy of government summarized in 45 words in the Declaration. There is a Creator. He gives rights to man, and government exists to secure the right that he gives us.
I think